We met. You were doing comedy. You were doing all these shows at Foxwoods and everything like that. And I see you on the scene, but never met you. I just heard about you and everything. And then one day I was actually gonna perform in a golf tournament, and I passed you in the hallway. And I recognized you from your big head.
I was coming out of the men's room, to be exact. Funny for Funds was launched in a men's room.
The following week, we were on a show together.
Yeah, I had a headliner booked. They got sick, and I had just met Murray in the bathroom. And so I said, let me call Mr. Murray. And then he came in that night to the show. I was all excited to kind of work with him for the first time.
I said, look, I want to talk to you, but the idea is Funny for Funds. Something I started up about 6 months, 8 months earlier.
Because you had already had the name, and you had like a little commercial too, didn't you?
A commercial, a logo, and flyers, and I was doing certain events. Thousands of dollars to your group. Comedy night fundraisers. It's the funniest way to raise money. And if we can join forces, I know we will create a monster. And here we are, just 24 months later.
Yeah, we launched October 4th, 2014. We started off a little slow. The funny part about the company is, or the unique thing, we just wanted to help a few organizations. But then we started doing shows, and we didn't have to advertise, because every time we did a show, it was a 90-minute commercial for what we did. And we just kept getting referrals. And it grew now to, we're in 3 different states, Rhode Island, Mass, and Connecticut. We have 4 branches. 82 comedians that we're able to hire, and we handpicked them.
We want the same thing, and what we want is to be the best at what we do.
We hate failure. We don't like it when people say the word, you can't do that. And I think the biggest thing is, we're both emotion driven. Did you tell them you like Barry Manilow?
We both love Barry Manilow too.
Barry
I think
Manilow.
Barry Manilow has a lot to do with our success.
That's the 4th thing. So Barry, I know you're out in Vegas. What's he, like 112 now? Please play Barry Manilow from my Pandora.
Getting your Barry Manilow radio station from Pandora.
The night goes into morning, just another day.
You feeling it? Do you feel it?
Happy people pass my way, looking in their eyes.
The first milestone was the trailer. Remember working out of my pickup truck? It was like Jenga. At the end of the night, we had to fit.
And because he's OCD too, everything was in a cardboard box that it originally came in.
And then we just kept saying, someday we're gonna have a trailer. And then I remember we got the first trailer, it was snowing out, it was freezing. We stood outside, we're all proud, taking pictures of the trailer.
One of our first shows after we got the trailer was in Raynham, Mass. We just got these nice, beautiful locks on there. Said, make sure we get the strongest lock we can get. And the show's starting in a half hour. My keys, they were inside the trailer, locked in the trailer with the giant locks that we bought. I started Googling, all right, there's a Home Depot, but we're going to the bolt cutter aisle, and we're like, all right, small, big, giant. And then it busted the cutter on the bolt. That's how thick these locks were.
Master
You're getting
lock.
nowhere.
All this is going on. People are filing into our show, just waiting for us to show to start, and we're 2 miles away at a Home Depot.
We gotta get a grinder.
$120. They found a battery pack for it.
Yeah, the guy
came out and was
thank
like,
God.
hey, listen, I know how to use this. I'm like,
We have this on video, by the way. If
we do.
anybody
We
wants,
should.
it's right here, folks. Right there. Check out the video. The manager's outside and it's dark now. And this guy's got the grinder and there's sparks flying.
and the show is texting us, hey, what, are you guys coming back? What time to? We're like, oh, we're just grabbing stuff. No worry at all. To me, the second milestone was he looked at me one day. He's like, can you imagine if we ever got 2 shows on one night? And I was like, I don't know if I can handle that. No, it's a lot of stress.
Yeah.
With me being a perfectionist, it's got to be just right. And he's like, no, I'm telling you, we can do this someday.
But then next thing you know, 2 shows was automatic. It was almost easy, and because he would go to one, I would go to one with other comedians. Now it's like, all right, we max it out at 4. Let's say the week 4 we're comfortable with.
Crossing over $100,000 raised was
Remember that? That was a big night.
like going to 6 figures, and then it went to 500,000. That was we could raise help raise $1 million for people.
That's crazy.
Another milestone was us getting Best of Rhode Island this year. That was editor's pick too, which is big. The coolest part was we just had jeans on and a collar shirt. There was no branding. There was no Funny for Fun stuff. and people were recognizing us. We love you, funny performers. And every now and then women will flash. I mean,
So it's
they
like,
don't.
yeah.
Like, could you please?
That
Maybe
was-
one time. That would be awesome, right? All right, ladies. When you see a funny, not the blue pickup truck, not the Jeep. So if women, if you just funny for fun, like that 4F right there. Good. Got a major milestone.
A fellow comic, Rockin' Joe Hebert, is the founder of the Rhode Island Comedy Hall of Fame. And in the past, like, it's been about 5 years now. But then we get a call from Joe, and he says, look, I've gotten many calls to put you guys in the hall. And right away,
We said
no. No way. No. And then he explained, he says, no, not you as a comedian because you're not that funny. But you as a company, think about this. Funny for Funds as a company into the Hall of Fame for its contribution to the comedy community. And that makes a lot of sense.
It took us a while. It took us a couple months to say yes. Like, listen, John Perrott is there for a reason. Charlie Hall, Ace Aceto, Doreen, they're all there for a reason. They've done 20, 25 years. And me, 7 years in, and him 8, 9 years in, I was like, no. But then when it came at it as it's the company that's going in. It's about the contributions to the Ocean State in the comedy world. And then it took like another 3 or 4 days, and finally we went out for coffee, and I think we went out for pizza. We went out for pizza.
So we're proud of it. We're super proud of it. And it's kind of humbles you. And it's, people want.
You're burping a lot. Did you eat? Did you eat something? What did you eat?
No, I can't say.
Can't say.
Salad.
A salad. You ate a salad. How much salad you been eating?
It was a salad on the
That's
burger.
a big salad.